Well, hello, everybody. Steve Sipple, Gregg Peterson here. If you can believe it, day 3 of fall camp is already done with, Steve. We got to hear from several coaches on the defensive side and several players. Let's start with Coach Shenander.
Okay.
What did you take away from Coach Shenander today?
Well, quite a bit. And Greg, there was quite a bit of talk about the defensive line today. I grouped the edge rushers in there with the defensive line, and he had a lot of good things to say about Caleb Tanner.
Yeah.
Caleb Tanner, by the way, met with the media today too, but he said that Caleb Tanner, you don't like to see ball carriers running down the field, but it is kind of fun to see a guy like Caleb Tanner chasing guys down. He's a cheetah.
Yeah.
All right. He's a cheetah at 6'4", 225. Okay. It's not just that though. You know what else Shenander said he'd like to see from Caleb Tanner? He'd like to see him turn the corner on the pass rush. Now that'll resonate with a lot of Nebraska fans.
Yeah.
But there was a lot, Greg. There was a lot of talk about the defensive line. Ty Robinson was here. And Robinson is a leader on that defense, but
Absolutely.
Robinson did say, Greg, that the leader on the defense and the leader up front is Garrett Nelson.
Face of the team.
But what did you hear Robinson say about his role?
He's definitely the enforcer. He called himself a henchman.
Yeah.
And you can definitely see that he takes a lot of pride in that.
Yeah. I mean, and he's in that position now to be a leader. He's got to take his game to another level. He was, like Eric Shenander said of Ty Robinson, he was a good player last year. But now you want to start seeing Ty Robinson make splash plays.
Yep.
Get in, get a sack, get a tackle for loss, get that big paw in there, hit a ball, hit a ball out, right?
Absolutely.
And then last thing we'll say about the D line was Nash Hutmacher was here. And he said something kind of interesting, didn't he?
Well, you talk about the picture of physical.
Yeah.
That's what Nash Hutmacher does. He's taken pride that he's the most physical man on that defensive line, and I'm expecting big things from him this year.
I think so. Now his neck, I don't want to go too far down that road, Greg, because his next tackle will be his first one.
Right.
But he did say a big change in himself, Nash Hutmacher, is now he's got more attitude.
Yeah.
He said when offensive linemen give him guff, he's giving it right back. He's coming right back.
He's not taking it anymore.
He's not taking as much anymore. That's a shift. So we'll see what that looks like on autumn Saturdays.
Absolutely. And then we heard a lot from the secondary. Coach Fisher, I think, has one of the bigger challenges this year. He's got a loaded room. He's got to replace a lot of talent that he lost. But he likes a lot of guys, and it's going to be hard for him to actually cut that down to a travel roster.
Right. I mean, yeah, I think getting to the starting lineup, the 4 or 5 guys that he's going to have back there, I think he's getting pretty close to that, particularly at safety. I think Miles Farmer and Marquise Buford are pretty set. Quentin Newsome, pretty set. The other corner job, not as set. But I know what you're talking about. You're talking about a bigger picture. You're talking about the travel roster. You're talking about narrowing down rotations. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what? He's got a pleasant problem because he's got some depth back there. He's got some depth back there, particularly at safety.
Absolutely.
I mean, when you start going through the safety guys, you forget guys. I mean, it's easy to forget Noah Pola Gates.
Oh my gosh!
But he's in that conversation. So yeah, Fisher's got a tough job. Thanks, Greg.
Absolutely. Well, let's wrap this one up here. Day 3, the team will have tomorrow off, and they'll pick it back up on Sunday. And then on Monday, we'll get a chance to get our first look with a photo media day. So
okay.
We'll be right back here on Monday, so stay tuned in.